Hi all, Greg Dickens here. Just thought I'd put a couple of videos up just of the different cars that I've got, just in case anyone's interested. Obviously, you know, with the meet being cancelled for the foreseeable future, it'd be nice to get some of the detail up of all the different cars that we've all got, and this is a really great idea, I think. So obviously, as you can see here, we have a Mazda MX-5. It's the latest version. It's called the ND version. So as you can see, it's a 2019 car. So yeah, just thought I'd give you a little bit of a walk around. I got this in April of 2019. Historically, I've had quite a few MX-5s, but I'm really pleased with this one. It's got the 2-litre engine in it, and it's got 182 horsepower, I think it is. Might have a fraction more in this one because I've got a couple of small mods on it, but nothing of any great consequence. Really, it's just a fairly standard, as Mazda would like, example. So it's got the lowering springs on, but the Mazda supplied ones. I think they're by a company called IBAC. So it's got those on there. Obviously, it's got all the different options on there. I'm really pleased with it. It's got the aero kit on there, so as you can see, everything's black on the car. So you've got that little spoiler on the underside of the bumper there. That's the aero kit. The black side skirts is the aero kit. Obviously, there's a small lip spoiler on the rear that's also in black, and there's also a bit of a diffuser on the back. That's all part of the aero kit. On top of that, I've got a slightly louder exhaust on the back, nothing too obnoxious, just a little bit louder, by Cobalt, I believe, the company that did that. It just gives it a nice tone. It just doesn't sound so much like a sewing machine as they can do at the factory. So yeah, it's a nice example. It's in oh crumbs, what's the colour called? It's red anyway, but it's the newer version of it. They've got a highly metallic version now. I think it's a beautiful colour. Funnily enough, because like I said, I've had one of every example of MX-5 really. So NA, MB, NC and ND. I really like this one, to be fair. The issues the things I do like about it, obviously, you know, it's a bit quicker than the other ones. I like all the modern technology, funnily enough, because it doesn't really add any extra weight. The car's still just around a ton. I believe it's fraction under a ton or fraction over, but there or thereabouts, and it still goes really nicely. So the technology really adds a lot, especially, and the thing I really like about it is these new style LED matrix headlamps that a lot of cars have got nowadays. It's so clever. What it is, you basically go along and you have really full beam on the entire time, and then what it does, it cuts out little sections of light so you don't dazzle oncoming cars. It's ever so clever really, and super effective. So you're going along and it's like absolute daylight in front of you, yet when another car comes the other way, then you don't have to do anything. The car sees their headlights and drops the beams accordingly, and as they go past, the beams come back up again. It's very, very clever. I mean, obviously I know that modern MX-5s isn't really what this group is about, but no, just really bringing a bit of a different approach to things. One of the things that you may be interested in, even if you're not interested in modern cars particularly, is for me, I like to get my cars, you know, functionally clean. You know, I'm not really into detailing as such, but I like to keep them clean. I like to not put little swirl marks on them. I like to just be careful. And as you can see, this car is in reasonably good condition. One of the things that you may not have seen in the past that works really, really well, and I'll just give you a little video of it here. It's by a company called Race Glaze, and what it is, it's filtered water. So your water comes out the tap there, through the filter, and then out into your jet hose. I use that jet hose for the rinse part of whenever I clean the cars. And what happens is this filter takes away all of the contaminants in the water. So it's 0 parts per million. So it takes away all the hardness, all the things that would give you streak marks, anything like that. And what happens is you clean the car, you know, with a wash mitt or something, spray it off with that clarified water, and then you literally don't even, I don't think I even own a chamois leather anymore. it just dries off by itself. And I washed this car, I don't know, an hour or so ago, and as you can see, hasn't got a streak on it, hasn't got a mark on it. It's absolutely perfect. I couldn't recommend it highly enough. It means that you're not sat there rubbing on your car with chamois leathers, possibly introducing grit and fine scratches and what have you into the car. So if nothing else, maybe take that away. It's a really brilliant thing to do. It's not super cheap. This setup here I think was about £90, and every so often you have to refill the insides of it, which is this special stuff. It's like a silica gel that you put in there, and like a resin gel. You have to refill that every so often when you start to get some streaks back, i.e. it's all full up, like a Hoover bag really. And so when you have to replace it, that's about £40. So yeah, it's not the end of the world, but it lasts me, and I'm cleaning 3 or 4 cars with it. It lasts me 6 to 12 months. It's, you know, it's not regular, but it just means that you're not introducing a load of scratches into your car whenever you're cleaning them. So you can get good results, and the great thing is as well, it's ever so quick, because you don't have to sit there drying your car off. You just let it drip dry and it ends up like that. So that may be something that you take out of it, even if you're not interested in modern MX5s. But obviously, you know, any questions that anybody's got about specifics, then please feel free to leave some comments and we can have a chat about it.